Hello everyone and welcome to another Starfield video. Here are 10 tips for you and one extra bonus, things that I wish I knew from the start. In some of the bases or the ships that you explore, you'll find this type of door. As you can see, it also tells you what to do, so you can cut the pins and this will drop and you'll find a different area to explore. If you want to increase your piloting skill and also the targeting control system, you will need to destroy a certain number of ships. If you want to speed up this process, go to Must in New Atlantis.
Yes.
Take the elevator to the Vanguard piloting simulator. Find an empty sim, get into the pilot seat, and start shooting down the enemies.
Well, the goal remains the same. Defeat as many opponents as you can before your ship is disabled.
You'll notice that the ships destroyed in the simulator count towards the skill progression. So, restart the simulator every time you need to add some extra kill to the skill progression.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded.
Sooner or later you'll find contraband items that you'll pick up from ships, from outposts on different planets or from different cities. You can identify them by this yellow icon here, and these sell for quite high value. But be careful when you are carrying this on you or in your ship's inventory, because if police scans you, it will confiscate all the items that you have as contraband and all the stolen items. If you're not sure where to sell or get rid of the items fast, and if you have been storing them on a distant planet in a chest somewhere, here is a location where you can sell them safely. So if you go to Wolf, you'll see here the Den, which is a space station, and is the shortest distance from the space dock to the vendor. So you go right here on the left, you can sell it to the trade authority.
Good to see you.
They will buy anything from
I
you.
hope we have what you need.
You can gather materials from the planets that you visit with your cutter using the normal mouse button, or if you zoom, you'll see that you'll have a more focused beam and this will go much faster. It will go twice as fast. So just use the focus beam to mine faster. If you're out on a planet and you have your inventory full, you'll see that your oxygen level will decrease even faster. If you're running, it will decrease in a couple of seconds and you won't be able to run because your CO2 level will start to rise. If your CO2 level rises to maximum, you'll start taking health damage, which is never a good sign. So how you can prevent this? Use your companion as a mule. They have an inventory of their own, so you can just trade.
If you have any gear,
Go to your inventory, select the items that you want to store. I usually use the items from the resource tab and hit T to store all items. Your companion also has an inventory limit, so if that reaches maximum and you are still above the maximum amount that you can carry, it will be a hard and long walk to your ship. If you are in the situation where your inventory is above the limit and your companion inventory is full, you can also store the items in the ship cargo. Keep in mind that the ship has to be less than 200 meters away. So you go to the menu, the ship, cargo hold, go to your inventory, and then you can store all resources to the ship. Now, if you're lucky, you will be able to go below the limit and run towards your ship to get off the planet. If you want to take a break from mining resources on the planet surface, you can also have some fun in space and shoot down some asteroids. You will get some nice mineral rewards also there. If your inventory is not full, you can fast travel to any system in the galaxy. You can click on the system and then click on the planet and then click on the location where you want to land. Or if you're following a quest line, you can just hit the L button on PC. You can go to, I don't know, let's say this one, and you'll see that you can set course and it will show you directly the location where you need to land. You won't have to go to the system, go to the planet, land, then get out of the system and walk. You can just fast travel easier like this. But also keep in mind that there are random events and random encounters that will happen when you approach a planet or a satellite. So also do normal exploring using the standard method so you won't skip those events altogether. Normally when I started playing the game, I would open my inventory and click and equip different weapons that I wanted to use when I run out of ammunition for one type of weapon. But this is not the way. If you go to your inventory, you can set the weapons as favorite. You can see you have the B button that sets it as favorite and you can slot it wherever you want. You need to use the favorite wheel, and here you'll also see what type of ammunition your weapons have, also how much rounds in parentheses, and also what type of damage and the amount of damage that they do. You can also slot if you want consumables, either healing or even food that you found or cooked it yourself. Of course, the game is really nice and we all want to play all the time, but sometimes you need to rest. And by rest, I mean you can also rest in game. If you find a bed that it's not occupied, just sleep at least for 1 hour, and after that you'll feel well rested. Which means if you go to your status, you'll see that well rested will give you a 10% increase in XP gain. This adds up, and this is a good addition if you're going to a bunker or a spaceship that you are attacking, basically before you fight. There are also some items that can give you an extra 2% XP gain for 15 minutes, and this can also be crafted, so make use of them. This will help you to level faster. In the beginning, when you want to do research, you won't have all the materials that you need to complete. So for example, here we are missing some cosmetics and some polymer. What you can do is track the project. This will mark the items with a magnifying glass. When you'll be in your inventory or at a vendor, you'll see the items marked and you'll know that those items are needed for your recipe. This works for crafting, for research, and also for base building. If you're missing some resource, just track the project, and this will allow you to better identify in inventory the items that are needed for your crafting. When you are exploring different planets, make sure that you use AMP, which will give you 35% more movement speed for 2 minutes. And also you can combine this with some boom pop. This will increase the oxygen recovery rate by 10-15% depending on the item. There are also some items that give you 20% oxygen recovery for 5 minutes, and you can also slot this in your favorite, so you can use them using only the shortcut keys and not having to go to the inventory every time. Combine this and now you have extra speed, and after the oxygen depletes, it will actually recover faster. So in 2-3 minutes you can cover a longer distance. If you learned at least one new thing, hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.